Hi, this is Raj from Embossed Sportscars. Here we've got an absolutely amazing Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. It's a 997.2 finished in a very striking and optional colour called Aqua Blue Metallic. Such a cool colour because, I mean, look at it, even on this very dark and drizzly day, the drizzle is actually falling at the moment, it still looks, I think, so striking. Aqua Blue is if anything, even more blue than the Sapphire Blue, which was found on 991.1, so the later generation after this. Now, this is a 4S Coupe, so that means it's a wide body, so it's 4.4 centimetres wider at the rear, so it's got those lovely pronounced rear hips and that beautiful red rear reflector. This car has got over £20,000 worth of factory options, which is very hard to do on a 997.2, so it has got a huge amount of things that I'll run through that make this special over and above your average 911 Carrera 4S. So I'll start at the rear. It's got the rear wiper, it's got the parking sensors, and it's got the switchable sports exhaust with silver barrel style rear tips, so quad tailpipes there. The wheels are the optional 19-inch sport design wheels, which are finished in Arctic silver metallic, colour Porsche crests. We've replaced the front and rear discs and pads a few years ago for a previous owner, and subsequent to that, the last owner actually had all 4 tyres replaced. So they're Pirelli P0s and they're all Porsche N2 rated, and they're a matching set, front and rear, with lots of tread left. They've only done a few thousand miles. As you can see, the discs and pads are still in great condition as well. There's the rear, which again looks absolutely stunning. I love this design of wheel, especially in Arctic silver as well. Now, coming to the front, you may have spotted it already, but it's got the highest spec headlights you could get, which was the dynamic cornering xenon lights. So these bezels here actually rotate around corners and light up corners as you're going around. They're speed sensitive, and they look a bit fresher than the standard bi-xenons, because they've got that sort of twin enclosed design, which is almost like the LED styles now, where they have sort of like a projector lens, daylight running lights, LEDs in the front, and silver vents there for the air conditioning condensers and radiators behind. Now, as you can see, the paintwork is in stunning condition. We've just machine polished and waxed this car, and it has been garaged at least for the last few years, and it's been sort of fastidiously maintained. We've actually sold it to the last 3 owners, so we know this car very well since 2019. It's got 6 previous owners on the V5, and it's been fully serviced. We've just had a major service done with the PDK sump and filter. I think we did spark plugs as well, obviously oil filter, pollen, and also the brake fluid change. Now, the S models like this all came with the 385 horsepower flat 6, which, interesting, in 997.2s was mounted 10 mil lower than in the 997.1. Makes the handling a little bit better because that centre of gravity is that little bit lower between the two eras. And it's always in 4-wheel drive, and it will switch. It will sort of choose itself how much torque to send to the front wheels. So between 5 and 40% of torque goes to the front wheels. So it just keeps it that little bit more planted when the road gets really slippy unexpectedly in the winter. Having said that, though, I've never had any issues with driving a 2S or a 2, any 2-wheel drive 911 in the winter. But this just, that gives you that extra sense of security. I guess in an aquaplaning situation, it would be slightly more secure on the road. But just, I mean, I just can't get over how stunning this colour is, even on this sort of damp, drizzly day. It still looks incredibly striking. Now, the inside has got a lot of that spend of that £20,000 worth of options. So let me start it up, actually. So it's covered 78,801 miles, which is absolutely fine for a car like this. These cars are designed to be used, and actually when you equate that to the fact that it is 16 years old now, that's a little over 4,000 something miles per year. So I do actually find that these cars that have been actually run, not abused, but serviced as they should, with spark plugs, dry belts, air filters, PDK fluid changes and everything else, as long as all that stuff has been done, as well as suspension work, coolant pipes, these cars run absolutely fantastic, and actually they suit, in my opinion, being driven a bit more. So this average mileage car is actually in some cases quite low now, and then the cars with 30,000-40,000 miles are just getting harder and harder to find, because obviously as time goes on, people want to use these cars, they want to enjoy them. So this for me is the right kind of mileage for this car, and as you can hear, it sounds sensational with that exhaust open. We have checked, it is fully working, so that's it with it switched off. So it's quite a bit more muted, and then if I turn it back on again, it gives a much gruffer sound. So this steering wheel, let's start with steering wheel. So this has got the multifunction steering wheel, but it's not just the regular multifunction steering wheel, it's the one that's been spec'd with the steering wheel heating, which is really nice in winter, and paired with the heated seats, it makes it very nice to be in the winter. Very quickly heats up. It's got cruise control. The door entry guards are stainless steel, and they're illuminated as well, so at night both sides they'll light up with the Carrera 4S logo. And then as you can see, the interior leather is two-tone, so this is a special order stone grey and black extended leather with silver stitching. So all of this stitching here is silver across the doors as well. It's got the 13 speaker 385 watt BOSE system, so it's got the subwoofer in the back, and in my opinion the 997 era BOSE system is the best sounding. It's got the most clarity, it doesn't shake and rattle the interior when you turn the bass up. Just sounds absolutely perfect for this interior, much more so than even the later cars. Sport Chrono Package Plus is included as well as part of the option package, so it's got that stopwatch. Sport and Sport Plus for the 7-speed PDK is pretty much a must, because it really wakes up the shift changing. It also changes the throttle sensitivity as well. It's got switchable suspension, but that comes as standard on all 2Ss and 4Ss, so it sits 10mm lower than a car without PASM. So just a Carrera 4 without PASM would be 10mm higher all the time. And that's a really neat system, because it does really sort of stiffen up and sort of tidy up the ride in that sort of hard setting. But if you're on a really rough sort of B road, then it's really nice in the comfort mode, because that system is sort of set either side of a car without the PASM system. So the comfort setting where it's deactivated is actually softer than a car without PASM, and then obviously when you turn it on, it gets that little bit stiffer as well. So I'll just look up on here. The next service is due 18,700 miles, 723 days. And that's literally because we've had that all serviced at Porsche Care, Renworks Porsche Care. And they've fully stamped the book, obviously. This car's got all the stamps, the invoices, and obviously all the tools, wallet pack, manuals, everything included. I did mention it's got cruise control. It's also got the auto dimming mirrors and also auto wipers. It's got the heated seats, as I said. And it's got the 6 CD changer, which you rarely see on these PCM 3.1s. That's built into the head unit, so it will load six CDs into there, which is a really nice feature on this car. Obviously UK and Europe maps, and then you've also got obviously CD radio, but also the universal audio interface. So you've got the ability to connect Apple iPod, and then also using a dongle like this, you could do wireless audio streaming. So this one is actually a great system. Just plug and play, so you don't need to do any modification. But if you did want to modify the head unit and put CarPlay, it is possible to put a module within that head unit to give it full CarPlay functionality as well. So wireless CarPlay, and a lot of people seem to be doing that now. So obviously got the cup holders, and I'll show you these beautiful seats, because they are the hardback sport seats, and they're finished in that stone grey. They've got the optional embossed headrests and those lovely silver backs. The seat belts were also spec'd in silver, and the whole rear is in that lovely silver as well. I'll just show you the BOSE subwoofer. So that's a great system, because it's got that subwoofer built within an airbox, and that sort of amplifies it, gives it a really nice tone. The floor mats, actually, I'll just show you under my sort of winter rubber mat, are optional leather edged mats with this leather edge section here. They're a higher option than the standard Porsche floor mats. So it just goes to show you this car has got a huge amount of options. Let me show you the rear engine bay, and then obviously the frunk as well. So there's the engine bay. As I said, it's the 3.8 litre flat six, producing 385 horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque. It will do 60 in around 4.3 seconds. Incredibly fast, compact sports car, and it is compact. It's the right size, I think, for the roads. Incredibly reliable with that DFI engine, direct fuel injection engine as well. These cars don't suffer bore scoring or IMS bearing failures or RMS oil seal leaks. They just, all of that stuff was eradicated on this era. So there's the front boot. You've got all the tools that came with the standard under there. So you've got your tyre compressor there, so you can pump up the tyres anywhere just with a 12 volt socket. You've got the set of tools there, towing eye, locking wheel bolt, tyre gel, brake fluid reservoirs in that section there, and then under here is the battery, the car battery for starting, and that's a decent sized Bosch battery. As you can see, the whole car is absolutely immaculate, and even though it has got that 78,800 miles, to me it looks like it's just rolled off the factory production line. It's got that beautiful thrum to it. I mean, just look at this shine coming across here. I just love this era because, as I said, it is the right size for the roads. It doesn't feel too wide or intimidating on a narrow B roads. It's incredibly quick, quite low down, handles extremely well, and it's still got that classic 911 silhouette. The wide body accentuates it further, so a lot of people like these, and that rear reflector is sort of a homage to the 993s and earlier, with their sort of bright red reflector at the back. On the 991s, they made it thinner and they made it light up, but this is a very nice feature of this car. LED rear tail lights as well, I didn't mention that, and they're in great condition as well. And the badging is in that lovely silver, satin silver. Now, let me go through the file. So you can view this PDF on our website. So yeah, 0-60, 4.3 seconds. It has the first page is all the spec. Then we've got the full option. This has got things. All the four-wheel drive came as standard with the mechanic locking rear differential LSD. I think I've covered everything. I'm just going to quickly scan through it to see if I've missed anything. It's got stability management, which they all come with in the UK as well. Telephone module, so it has got Bluetooth. It's already paired to my phone automatically, so you've got the full phone connectivity, and you can answer the phone calls and pick them up and hang up on the multifunction steering wheel there as well, which is a really nice feature. It's got Alcantara headlining, which, as you can see, is in great condition, as new, black Alcantara, no sagging or lifting or anything like that. I mean, just the whole interior is, as you can see, in really, really lovely condition. I'll show you the rear of this seat as well, so you can see it hasn't got scuffs or anything along this edge here. Now, it's obviously we've done a full diagnostics check, so it's got the full over rev check. It's only got range 1, which is just below the red line. Just 3 seconds its whole life it's been near the red line, which is fantastic. We've done an engine hours check to make sure that the average speed is reasonable, so it hasn't been clocked, and we've obviously checked all of the options, but also the VIN number, engine number, and everything has been verified electronically, as obviously physically on the car as well. And then going through the history, as you can see, it's extremely thorough. So registered March 2009, supplied by Porsche Leeds, 2011 serviced by them, 2013 Porsche Silverstone, 2015 Porsche Bristol, 2017 Porsche Exeter, 2019 Porsche Exeter, 2020, which is one of the first times we had it. We had some work done with Renworks. 2021, also, we did the major service with them with the front and rear discs, pads, sensors. All round spark plugs as well, oil, air, pollen and belt, drive belt. Then it had all 4 tyres fitted in July 2022. September 2022 serviced by Renspeed. Then had some work. Front coolant crossover pipes were done with the front lower subframe lowered September 2023. 2024 major service at Zentrum, and then we've just had February 2026 at Porsche Carrera minor service with oil, pollen filters, spark plugs, brake fluid and the PDK as well. So as you can see, it's been very, very well maintained. It's always been serviced at specialists who's had the right parts fitted at the right times, and it, I think, just looks absolutely sensational. If you are interested in this beautiful Aqua Blue 911 Carrera 4S wide body, please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thanks for watching.